2025 is shaping up to be a huge year for retro gaming, and the Sega Genesis scene is absolutely thriving thanks to some mind-blowingly impressive homebrew projects. Developers and hobbyists are pushing this old-school hardware way beyond what anyone thought possible, crafting visuals that could easily pass for a lost 32-bit era. From smooth animations to vibrant effects and clever technical tricks, these creations prove that the Genesis still has plenty of gas left in the tank. Whether you're a nostalgic fan or just curious about pixel-powered magic, these games show how stunning the console can still look today. In this video, we are going to discuss 15 graphically impressive Sega Genesis homebrew games for 2025. Phantom Gear. Ever wonder what Mega Man X and Gunstar Heroes Love Child would look like on Genesis hardware? Phantom Gear delivers that thrill, with Josephine suiting up in her dad's futuristic armor to battle a creepy, ocular menace. Gameplay kicks off with tight action platforming, double jumps, wall clings like Shinobi 3 and palm-fired bullets that feel buttery smooth thanks to fluid animations pushing the Genesis sprite limits. Exploration shines as you hunt upgrades in isometric dungeons, swapping weapons mid-fight for tactical combos, while puzzles and NPC chats add depth without bloating the pace. Visuals pop with vibrant palettes and parallax layers that mimic 90s polish, making every boss dropkick and armor glow a nostalgic gut punch. Combat demands reflexes, drop attack foes, manage life bars on both sides, and chain permanent power-ups that evolve your run. It's that rare homebrew where hardware admiration meets pure adrenaline. Josephine's agile dashes through hidden areas will have you grinning like a kid discovering Sonic for the first time.
You play as a mage, a knight, and a ranger. The ultimate trio. The king has called upon you to rescue the captured exploration battalion.
Astebros. Suppose you're dropped into randomized roguelike dungeons on a top-down map that screams 16-bit glory. Astebros nails it with co-op chaos against goblin hordes where death ghosts you, but a golden feather revives the squad. 6 areas unfold with procedural layouts. Camp resets on death, but smart weapon shops let you cherry-pick swords or bows for boss-crushing runs. Bosses steal the show. Dodge lit candles into fireplaces for vulnerability. Nail circus acts, or face rotten veggie pelts, all with health-straining patterns that reward pattern mastery. Graphics dazzle via detailed sprites and dynamic lighting on Genesis YM2612-driven tunes, and co-op feels seamless as ghosts float through walls with limited shots. Replay hooks you, 12 orbs unlock the finale, extra hearts prep tough fights, and buddy play doubles the fun without dumbing down the challenge. Neofid one-upped their debut here. It's fair roguelite heaven that maximizes every scanline.
Back to classic fast-action arcade gaming with frantic combat against non-stop swarms of enemies and sophisticated boss fights. After some practice, a player can battle through from the beginning to the gratifying victory over the final boss.
Deamon Claw, Origins of Nnar. Elric Eisenfaust grabs his enchanted Deamon Claw gauntlet and charges Zverkin hordes. Get ready for old-school NES brutality on steroids. Side-scrolling levels hurl shielded foes from all angles. Parry projectiles, dive counter from above, or roll evade in 5 tight stages minus platform fluff. Power-ups like Elemental Contra, blasts boost health, but pattern mastery rules. Careless moves drain all 4 bars fast. Bosses demand puzzle solving, drop a bird's shield amid lasers and dives. exploiting weaknesses with uppercuts or fireballs. Bitbeam Cannon and Neophid cram static yet gorgeous backgrounds with fluid bulkiness. Tag team mode swaps characters for dual health mercy. Visually, it's Genesis Elite. Nimble animations belie Elric's tankiness. Arcade short, 20-minute blasts replay endlessly. That gauntlet magic crackle is pure hardware flex. Tough love, but mastering spawns feels victorious. BioEvil. Diving into BioEvil's demo gave me chills. It's Resident Evil, shrunk to Genesis survival horror, scavenging ammo in shadowy mansions against mutants. Fixed inventory swaps keep tension high, like the OG, but 16-bit limits amp vulnerability. Every corner hides horrors, forcing herb mixes and puzzle peaks. That haunting vibe, eerie sprites crawling from vents, pure 90s dread without modern crutches. Bosses strain health, but smart exploration yields upgrades. I felt my pulse racing, dodging BOWs in tight corridors. Adapts RE's essence brilliantly for hardware. No cheap jump scares, just raw fear. If you're a horror nut missing PS1 roots, this 2025 tech demo screams full release hype. Demons of Asteborg. Did you guys ever boot a game and feel instantly transported? Demons of Asteborg drops you as Gareth, slicing demons in a Metroidvania mashup of ghouls and ghosts. Backtracking for ghost memories, unlocks, double jumps, wall clings. Swordplay's visceral. Blood sprays on executioner kills. Shops between stages let you pump stats, turning grinds rewarding. Puzzles mix platforming precision, bosses and creative, like that blade-spinning brute needing 50 damage hacks. Atmosphere is thick. Epic revenge saga from kid hidden away lore. 2021 Kart is a Genesis essential. It hits that nostalgia for non-linear 16-bit adventures without map overload. Gareth, your main or experimental abilities? Pure fire. Sword of the Apocalypse. Guys, Sword of the Apocalypse really blew my mind. It's this ninja platformer where Henzo starts parkouring through massive levels before snagging that legendary sword, turning quiet exploration into total chaos. Early on, you're dashing, sliding down walls, double jumping secrets without a single foe, just scoping bamboo forests and underworld vibes that look straight up next gen on Genesis hardware. Grab the blade, boom, life bar pops, shurikens fly, limited supply, and enemies spawn everywhere, forcing combo attacks, mid-swipe, overhead smash, upward slash to juggle overhead threats. That tree boss, dropping acorns and branch lasers, wrecked me first try, timing routes perfectly or die instantly. Water pits one-shot too, keeping tension high. Graphics stun with waving plants, shadow play, fluid hair bobs on idle. Feels like Shinobi 3 on steroids. But deeper secrets and upgrades tease ours best. ZPF. ZPF crashed my Genesis like a psychedelic shmup from another dimension. Horizontal bullet hell where your ship's dodging fantasy beasts and sci-fi lasers across wild stages. Power-ups drop roguelike. Cash builds persistent upgrades if you survive the run. One death resets, but meta progress keeps you grinding for highs. Bosses are marathon pattern fests. Secrets boost scores for chasers. Demo's 3 levels had me dying 20 times laughing at the chaos. Yuzo Koshirotiya soundtrack pumps metal riffs and colors explode on screen. It feels like Thunder Force twisted with Hades replay, no mercy, but fair skill ceiling. That 2025 cart drop? Locked in, Steam 2. Alien Hordes or Magic Realms got you. Pure addiction. Coloco DX. Have you ever slid into a shmup feeling like R-Type got colourful and quirky? Coloco DX nails that with your rescue ship zipping through asteroid caves, sucking up fuel pods while dodging spike walls like a living pinball. Power-ups chain into wild spreads. Laser walls vaporize formations. Bombs clear screens for those breathing room grabs. Levels ramp smart. Neon tunnels twist into boss marathons where patterns demand memorized weaves. Those Genesis visuals shine, crisp sprites, no flicker. Backgrounds scrolling buttery smooth with particle bursts. Reminds me of Thunder Force co-op sessions, but solo shines with score chases, high score runs, melted weekends. Soundtrack's bouncy FM synths hype every narrow escape. What stage owns you most? The cave crawl or asteroid frenzy?
The towns and cities for information and clues. Explore mysterious caves and dungeons for powerful items and artifacts. Enjoy a combat system that will be...
Affinity Sorrow. Affinity Sorrow is a new RPG for the Sega Genesis. You walk around towns and caves from a top-down view. Talk to people to get quests. Open chests and barrels for items. Shake trees for fruit to heal. There are 7 classes to choose from. A swordsman uses a sword. Mage casts ice spells. Druid makes golems from ice. An engineer wears a robot suit with a timer. The thief sneaks for back attacks. An alchemist mixes poisons. Robot shoots bullets. Fights are turn-based. Chain actions like ice spell, then golem on frozen enemy. Dungeons get harder with your team. Bosses match your level. Graphics fill every screen with details. Music plays softly in towns and loudly in battle. The cart is 32 megabits. Good for exploring fans. There are no boring walks. I try different teams each time. Let me know in the comments which class starts your game. Xeno Crisis. Xeno Crisis drops you into twin-stick action on Genesis rooms packed with aliens. Circle strafe to hit all angles while grabbing dropped guns. Plasma spreads crowds. Homing tags runners. Bosses shift forms, so switch weapons fast. Co-op shines. Reviving a friend under fire. Spinning backgrounds hide threats, keeping you alert. Explosions stack without slowdown thanks to smart code. Metal soundtrack drives the pace. Score chains reward streaks for replay value. Feels like arcade twin sticks, but smoother home controls. Levels are short for quick runs or score hunts. Guns change your style. Spread for chaos. Homing for picks. Cover spots help survive waves. No random deaths. Fair challenge. I grind high scores, swapping guns mid-fight. Solo or duo, both are solid. It reminds me of old cab sessions. Which gun fits your play best? Mega Final Fight. Beat-em-up game on the Sega Genesis. You pick fighters like Mike Hagger, Cody, or Guy to punch and kick gangs in Metro City. Controls are simple. The joystick moves, one button attacks, and another jumps. Mix them for combos like punches, grabs, throws, or spinning hits that knock down groups. Grab enemies to slam them, or use pipes and knives from barrels for more power. Fight through 6 stages like slums and subways, each with a boss. Health bars show damage. Food heals you. Mega Mode adds Marquis from Final Fight 2, same character co-op, and attacking downed foes. Survival and time attack modes test endless waves. Graphics look close to arcade, with big sprites and colours. Punches feel strong with tight controls. It's fun solo or 2-player, saving progress in slots.
3, 2, 1, go!
Driftin Rage. Driftin Rage is a fast racing game for the Sega Genesis with cars and bikes on twisty tracks. You get to pick from 12 drivers with stats like strength and luck, plus 5 cars and 3 bikes that handle differently. Bikes are quick and twitchy, cars feel heavy and smooth. Race on closed circuits like France, Germany and Russia against 5 rivals who ram and nudge you off track. Drift corners tight, build a turbo meter for once per lap boosts that shake the screen, and watch smoke rise as damage builds from crashes. Controls are responsive at 60 frames per second with satisfying drifts, though sensitive and bouncy on collisions. Tracks have jumps, hazards, and vibrant cityscapes. Future modes add road rage with weapons, time attack, and multiplayer. Graphics use bold colors and detailed sprites for a real weight feel, with YM2612 music and crisp sounds. Irena Genesis Metal Fury. This one is a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up where Major Selena Polinsky pilots the Raiden MG-323 fighter against Emperor Shungor's army on planet Zelia. Use one button to fire main shots, another to adjust ship speed across 3 levels, and a third for special attacks like flame columns or 4 dragons that clear the screen after filling a meter from enemy kills. Collect power-ups. Fiery spread shot, missiles, lasers, options for extra firepower and shields. Fight ships and mechs through varied environments with mini-bosses and patterns, no slowdown or flicker. 4 difficulty levels, easy to very hard, across 7 planned stages, with parallax scrolling, catchy metal synthwave YM2612 music, autosave for high scores, completions and playtime. One-hit deaths make it tough, inspired by Thunder Force 3/4 and Shinobi. SovietBorgs, top-down run-and-gun shooter, where you control a squad of 3 cyborg soldiers in a post-apocalyptic world after the USSR wins the Cold War. You move the Borgs together in 8 directions with a joystick. Use buttons to shoot in any direction while standing still, strafe while moving, or toss grenades to clear groups. Enemies like zombies, spiders, and mutant chickens spawn from portals, goo puddles, or eggs. Destroy all generators to finish the level and call an extraction ship. The game ends if all 3 Borgs die. Position them spread out for wide fire, or in a line for focused attacks. Future features add weapons, traps, bonus shmup stages from the extraction ship, boss fights per zone, and achievements. Graphics use pre-rendered 3D sprites like Vector Man with fluid animations. Levels have mazes and performance tweaks needed in demos. Lethal Wedding. Last but not least, Lethal Wedding turns wedding chaos into top-down run-and-gun action on Sega Genesis. You play as bride Joanne with a shotgun spread, or mother-in-law Shelley with a long-range magnum to rescue the kidnapped groom from killer clowns and mafia thugs across 30-plus levels like shoe stores and circuses. Dodge roll through enemies, grab silly weapons like explosive gun of roses, banana SMG, or bunny firing hair trigger, and pick up cake for health, or presents for ammo and score. Couch co-op lets both characters team up with fixed enemy spawns in maze-like maps, no endless respawns. The VOW system adds risk-reward. Accept challenges like tougher foes, or 1 HP respawns before levels to unlock 25 plus upgrades, such as extra damage, mobility, or faster reloads, max 2 perks early on. Fully animated cutscenes tell a fun story of family drama amid bullets. Tough but fair, with a 6-button pad for strafing and dodging. So, these 15 Sega Genesis homebrews prove the 16-bit beast still roars in 2025. Cranking out visuals and gameplay that rival the golden age. From Phantom Gear's slick platforming dashes to Lethal Wedding's shotgun wedding mayhem, devs squeeze every cycle from the YM2612 for parallax wizardry, fluid sprites, and nostalgic chiptunes that hit like a childhood flashback. Whether you're dodging ZPF bullets or drifting rage tracks, the variety shmups, beat-em-ups, RPGs, keeps the fire alive. Thanks for watching.